At 14, my dad slapped me twice and tossed me out into a snowstorm, all because my sister's lies. I almost died, but my mom made sure justice was served. The snow was so thick I couldn't see my own hands. My face burned from the cold and from where my dad had just slapped me. I was 14 years old, barely wearing a jacket, and as the front door slammed shut behind me, my father's last words echoed through the storm. Don't come back until you learn your lesson, all because my sister lied. If you've ever been betrayed by family, blamed for something you didn't do, or punished because someone else played the victim, then hit like, subscribe, and buckle up. Because this isn't just a story about cruelty, it's about karma, justice, and a lie so devastating it nearly killed me. This happened in Wisconsin, where winter doesn't mess around. The kind of cold that cuts through your bones like a knife. That night, the snow had been falling for hours, thick, heavy flakes piling up faster than plows could clear them. Schools were already talking about closures, roads were icing over. Inside our house, everything felt tense, but quiet. My dad sat in his recliner, arms crossed, jaw tight. My mom was washing dishes, not saying much. And my older sister, Hannah, the golden child, was pacing. She wanted to go to the mall. Dad said no. Are you kidding me? Hannah snapped. It's Friday. Dad didn't even look at her. Not in this weather. End of discussion. That was all it took. Hannah stormed off to her room, slamming the door so hard a picture frame rattled off the wall. I stayed on the couch, pretending to watch TV, but my stomach tightened. I knew that silence. Hannah never lost. She reframed. About 25 minutes later, she came back down. Her hair was messy, her eyes were red, she was shaking. Perfect. She stood at the bottom of the stairs and whispered, Dad, I need to tell you something. He finally looked up. She swallowed hard. I didn't want to say anything, but he attacked me. The room froze. My heart dropped straight into my stomach. What? I said, barely breathing. She pointed at me. He got mad when I said Dad wouldn't let me go out. He grabbed me, he shoved me, he called me names. I stood up so fast the couch tipped back. That's a lie, I shouted. I didn't even talk to you. Dad was already on his feet. I saw something in his eyes I'd never seen before. Pure rage, unfiltered, unquestioning. He didn't ask for details, didn't ask me anything. He just walked over and slapped me. Once, hard. My ears rang. Then again, my vision blurred. Before I could even react, his hands were on my jacket, dragging me toward the door. Dad, stop, I cried. She's lying. He yanked the door open. The wind screamed. Snow rushed in like smoke. Get out, he growled. Maybe the cold will teach you not to put your hands on your sister. And then he shoved me. The door slammed shut, locked. The cold hit me like a punch. Instantly, my breath turned sharp and painful. My fingers burned, then went numb. I banged on the door. Dad, please. Nothing. The house light stayed on. The TV volume went up. I stood there for a few seconds, then minutes, before the reality hit me. He wasn't coming back, so I started walking. The snow was up to my calves, my shoes soaked through in minutes. Every step felt heavier than the last. I kept thinking, I didn't do anything wrong. Why doesn't he believe me? My teeth chattered so hard my jaw hurt. I focused on one thing, Jake's house, 6 blocks away. Halfway there, my legs started shaking uncontrollably. I fell once, then again. I remember thinking very calmly, this is how people die. Jake's porch light was on. I don't remember knocking, just collapsing against the door. When it opened, his mom screamed, oh my God. They wrapped me in blankets, sat me by the heater, gave me hot cocoa I couldn't even hold properly. Jake's dad looked at my face, the red handprints still visible. What happened? He asked quietly. And for the first time that night, someone listened. They called my mom. She arrived an hour later. The moment she saw me, she broke. My mom didn't scream, she didn't cry, she went cold. The next morning, she took photos, filed a report, called a lawyer. Hannah's story unraveled fast. The marks on her arms, self-inflicted scratches, the timeline, impossible. Jake's parents, witnesses. My dad tried to backpedal. I thought I was protecting. The judge didn't care. Dad was removed from the house, in mandatory counseling, supervised contact only. Hannah lost everything, friends, trust, protection. My mom made sure of it. The real revenge wasn't yelling, it was silence. Dad sitting alone in a small apartment, replaying that night over and over, Hannah watching everyone slowly step away from her. No one believed her anymore. And me, I healed, I grew. And years later, when my dad tried to apologize, I realized something powerful. Justice doesn't always mean forgiveness. Sometimes it just means surviving and never letting them hurt you again. Some lies don't just break trust, they break families. And some doors once slammed shut should stay that way. If this story hit you in the chest, tap like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments. Have you ever been blamed for something you didn't do? And if you want more chilling revenge stories where karma always collects, you know what to do.